Hello, champ. Congratulations on clearing the NOS Level 1 exam. Welcome to India's most awaited and award-winning Olympiad finale, the NOF Champions League. We've prepared 4 sample papers, 40 questions each, with free video solutions to help you perform your best. Watch carefully, take notes, practice, and excel. Here is your GK sample paper with solutions.
Hello kids, we are starting for class 2nd sample paper 4th GK subject. Let's begin. Question number 1. In many cities, which bird is most commonly seen walking on the ground searching for food? Options are swan, pigeon, crow, parrot. So many times we see in cities pigeons who are commonly seen walking on the ground searching for food. So option B is the correct answer for question 1. Second question. A bird often seen near lakes with long necks and a long neck stands still for hours. Which bird could it be? Options are swan, ostrich, dove and crane. So the correct answer is crane. Option D is the correct answer. Question 3. A bird with a sharp beak and known for hunting smaller creatures could be a. Options are hawk, parrot, sparrow and vulture. Our correct answer is hawk. Option A. It is a bird with a sharp beak and is known for hunting smaller creatures. Question 4. On which day do people celebrate the birth of Lord Krishna? Birth of Lord Krishna is celebrated on Janmashtami. So option C is the correct answer. Next, 5th one. The festival of lights celebrated with fireworks and sweets is known as Diwali. So option A is the correct answer. 6th question. This festival celebrates the harvest season in South India. What is it called? It is called Pongal. So option A is the correct answer. People use umbrellas frequently during this season. What could it be? When do we use umbrellas? We use umbrellas when there is heavy rainfall. And heavy rainfall is in monsoon season. So option A is the correct answer. 8th question. The sun feels very hot and people enjoy cold drinks. What season is this? When do we feel hot and when we enjoy cold drinks? It is in summer. This is the hottest season. So B is the correct answer. 9th question. In a story, a bear hibernates due to cold weather. Name the season described. So bear hibernates in option A, winter. A is the correct answer because hibernation is a state of inactivity and metabolic depression in endotherms. So winter is the season. 10th question. What part of the plant helps it reproduce by creating seeds? So reproducing is done by flowers. Flower is a reproductive part of the plant. So option B is the correct answer. 11th one. A plant was planted in a pot with no holes. What part of the plant could get damaged due to waterlogging? So due to waterlogging, roots actually require oxygen to perform respiration and absorb water and nutrients effectively. So option B is the correct answer for 11th one. Which part of the plant is used to make paper? Paper is made by stem. So option A is the correct answer. Question 13. Who works with animals to make them healthy? See, from these 4 options, farmer is the person who grows crops, pilot flies the airplanes, teacher teaches to the student, and what is this? Veterinarian. Veterinarian is a medical professional who protects the health and well-being of animals. So option A is the correct answer. What does a farmer do? What does a farmer do? He grows the crops. So option A is the correct answer. 15th question. A person works in a school and teaches children every day. What is their profession? I know you know this answer. Answer A, teacher, isn't it? 16th question. What do you need to play tennis? What is required in tennis? Racket. So option A is the correct answer. 17th question. A player wears a helmet and hits the ball with a bat to score runs. What game is being played? We have options as football, basketball, cricket, and hockey. So the correct answer is cricket, because cricket is the game in which we require bat and ball, and in which player wears a helmet and uses bat to hit the ball. So option C is the correct answer. 18th question. Which game is played on a field with a round ball and a net to score goals? Here the answer is football. Option C. 19th question. Where do ants live usually? Ants live in ant hill. Ant hill. So C is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. 20th. What is the name of the place where frogs live? Frogs live in pond. So option A is the correct answer. 21st question. Where do turtles live? Where do turtles live? They live in pond. So answer C is the correct one for this question. Where does a ladybug usually live? Now ladybug lives in, it lives on leaves. So option A is the correct answer for this question. 23rd question. Which of these insects build a nest by chewing food? Options are ant, termite, bee, grasshopper. Now, among these four, termites are usually known for their ability to chew and digest wood, which they use to build their nests or mounds. So, termite is the correct answer. Option B. 24th question. What do you call the baby stage of mosquito? Baby stage of mosquito. The life cycle of mosquito has four stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Now we are asked baby stage that hatches from egg is called larva. So our answer is option A, larva. Okay. 25th question. This planet rotates on its side, giving it a unique appearance. Identify it. Options are Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Venus. And our correct answer is Uranus. So option A is the correct answer. 26th question. A researcher discovers a massive ball of gas and dust collapsing under gravity. Name it. Options are planet, star, comet, and nebula. And our answer is nebula. Option D. Because nebula is interstellar cloud of dust, hydrogen, helium, and other ionized gases. So that's why nebula is the correct answer. 27th question. The Milky Way, our galaxy, holds billions of what? Now, what does the Milky Way holds? And that too in billions? It is stars. So our answer is option A, stars. There is an estimation that contains between 100 to 400 billion stars. Okay. 28th question. In a classroom, a child learns that Earth completes one orbit in how many days? So Earth completes approx 365.25 days to complete one orbit around the sun. So which is defined as a year. That's why our answer is option A, 365 days. Next question. The largest moon of Jupiter is known by what name? So the largest moon of Jupiter is Ganymede. Option C is the correct answer. Which bird is often found in large flocks, flying over open fields and feeding on the seeds? Options are crow, parrot, pigeon, and sparrow. And the correct one is sparrow. Option D. 31st question. Which bird uses its long curved beak to catch insects and other small animals? We have options as kingfisher, crow, parrot, and woodpecker. And our correct answer is kingfisher, option A. 36th question. A young boy reads about the man who invented the light bulb. Name this inventor. Now, who is this inventor who invented the light bulb? He is Thomas Edison, option C. 33rd question. A teacher talks about the scientist who developed the theory of relativity. Identify him. Now, who developed this theory? He is Albert Einstein, famous scientist who developed this theory of relativity. 34th question. The woman who fought for equal rights and is known as symbol of courage, who is she? Actually, all four of these are known as symbol of courage. But the person for whom we are talking about here is option B, Rosa Parks. Option B is the correct answer. 35th question. A teacher pointed to the upper part of the arm. What part was this? Upper part of the arm is wrist. So option B is the correct answer. 36th question. Which part of the body is responsible for controlling temperature? So actually skin plays an important role in regulating the body temperature. Therefore option A, skin is the correct answer. 37th question. What is the source of sun's energy? So source of sun's energy is nuclear fusion. Option A. 38th question. What part of the plant stores food? So food is stored in roots also, stem also, and leaves also. Therefore, all of the above is the correct answer for this question. Option D is the correct answer. Question 39. Which of these is not a use of the stem? Okay. Options are makes food, supports leaves, transports water, and stores food. So the only thing which it is not the use of stem, it is makes food. Option A. Because food is made by leaves through photosynthesis process. And the primary function of stem is to support leaves and transport water and nutrients. Therefore, this is the correct answer. Last question. A farmer planted a tree to provide shade in summer. Which part of the tree will give the shade? Options are leaves, roots, stem, and flowers. So, leaves actually form the canopy of the tree, which is the part that blocks sunlight and provides shade. So, therefore, leaves, option A is the correct answer. We have done all 40 questions. Thank you for your patience and hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content.